But yeah, we have a local legend in our midst. We have Sic'Nis on the show. How is it going?
Hey, Jack.
It's been ages.
I know it's been absolutely ages. And you know, let's just get straight to the point, Jack, because you know what I'm going to say.
What are you going to say?
You missed my listening party.
Oh, my God.
Remember I gave the idea exclusively to you on your show,
I can't
Jack.
believe this. I feel so bad.
And they even, you know, it was at the casino, and they even, remember you asked me if there'd be drinks? They even did a signature Sic'Nis cocktail for the night.
No
and
way.
You were nowhere to be seen.
Or maybe I was.
Or maybe
I was just creeping in the shadows.
You were just...
I'm everywhere at all times.
The
like
infamous
smoke.
Jackie Parker.
I love that you've waited all this time to say that until we were on air to out me as a betrayer of your music. A traitor.
No,
you weren't there, man.
No, I could never say that you're a betrayer or a traitor, Jack, because you are a firm supporter of me, and I truly appreciate it.
Oh, but not that much, because it wasn't your EP launch. So yeah,
Is that by your own admission?
We'll glaze over that. But this signature cocktail, let's get on to that. What's going on there? Is it going to be sold in shops soon? I want to buy some in Asda.
Imagine, wouldn't that be so amazing? You never know. The future's bright.
So what's in it? What's in this trademark
It
drink?
was, what was it? It was champagne.
Of course.
was
The first ingredient, champagne.
Yeah.
No biggie.
It was champagne, cranberry juice, and something else. I can't remember quite what it was. It
The
was
secret ingredient.
The secret ingredient. And that was at the Broadway Casino. They were absolutely amazing in the Manhattan Suite. So I've got to say a big thank you to Antonio and Pete Robinson of Broadway Casino, because they made it all come red carpet, everything. It was
Oh, man. Of course. That's the way it's got to be done.
It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Got amazing feedback about the EP. And yeah.
So we've already had a little insight into your life, you know, champagne, red carpets, casinos. But for people who don't know you, whereabouts are you from in the West Midlands? Where have the come up been for you?
Come up was Handsworth. That's where I was born and raised. We already ascertained that legends come from Handsworth, haven't we?
Of course.
You know.
I lived in Handsworth for about a year. Great vibes there.
That's what I was alluding to, Jack. You are a
not
legend.
from there, but I've passed through for about a year.
For a few years. You know. So Birmingham, Handsworth is where I grew up. You know, typical
nice upbringing in Handsworth. But how did you discover rap music? How did it speak to you, and why did you want to get into it and do it yourself?
I loved music anyway, full stop. I've always loved music, was always writing short stories, poetry, etc. But then I have to say two things that are very poignant to me. One, when my mum brought home the Diary album on tape, the Diary by Scarface.
Nice.
She got that from Tempest. That was very profound to me, because that introduced me to rap in a different, like the storytelling aspect of it. He's an amazing storyteller. He's an amazing songwriter. So that opened my eyes. And then, as you know, Wu-Tang.
Of course.
And Nas, I would say, were the ones that made me think, I'm going to do this.
The classics. But tell us more about Scarface. That's someone I haven't listened to before. That's my bad.
Oh my gosh, his last album that he brought out last year, Deeply Rooted, it's absolutely amazing. You can't, when you play it, it just doesn't come off. It just stays on.
Yeah,
repeat.
forever.
Forever.
So it's amazing. Still on in your car right now, just playing. You don't have the heart to turn it off.
No. It's firmly there.
24 hours. Scarface.
Never seen a man die.
But yeah, so he kind of showed you that you could incorporate your stories and your poetry into music.
Yeah. And even though he was still as graphic as all the other, gangster rap type guys, it was just something about the way he put his lyrics and how he would even say, "I've never seen a man die," and how it, how vivid and it was. It just really spoke to me.
That's crazy.
I've never killed anybody. I'm not saying that Scarface has. Disclaimer.
That's good to know.
I'm saying, there's an art to this whole music thing.
Well, totally, man. Sometimes they're like, musical versions of gangster movies.
Exactly. That's what I used to say to my son when he was growing up. I say, Eminem, it's just a story.
Don't worry, son.
He's not really raping his mom. and stuffing her in the boot of his car. It's just a story.
It's that horror element, isn't it? The horror movie
Stephen
element.
King,
yeah.
you know. So,
and I find that strange how people criticize music so much, but then film not so much. I don't think. I feel like it's more in music they criticize it rather than film.
And it's really,
it's
really weird
strange.
because they're both classed as they're both art
Yeah.
forms, and
I guess a lot of people kicked off about video games as well. Do you remember when like Grand Theft Auto came out? And everyone was going nuts.
I was actually quite.
My kids ain't gonna play that.
I was actually quite hooked on Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I bought it for my son, and then I luckily played it first before I gave it to him.
Just check it.
Yeah.
Parental advisory.
And I confiscated it. He didn't play it, but I did. I loved it.
But Mom, I want to shoot people and steal
Go in the
cars.
strip club, Mum. And, you know, like, no, son, it's not.
What kind of a mother would you be if you let your son go in a strip club, steal a car, shoot a hooker? But it's all a game, isn't it? It's all, as they say, it's all a game, all fun and games, as long as no one gets hurt, pixels get hurt. But hey, we're going way off topic now. We're going way off topic. So yeah, a big part of your career thus far has been your live shows. You perform regularly with a full backing band, don't you?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of rappers locally don't kind of go into that area of music, but it really brings this extra element, doesn't
It
it?
really, really does. I mean, the band are amazing anyway in their own right.
Yeah.
And it's just something about the way they funk it up.
Funk it up.
You know, it's just amazing. It's just I love performing live. I love all aspects of my music, art, career,
Yeah.
so to speak. But the live performances are definitely my heartbeat
Yeah.
of the whole thing, because it's
It's what keeps you going.
yeah. And the writing aspect as well.
Yeah.
If I only could do two aspects, it would be to write and perform. If that's all I could do, couldn't go to the studio, couldn't do anything
Yeah.
else, no videos, no anything. But I could write and I could perform. I would just do that forever.
You'd be happy.
I'd be very, very happy. I'm actually considering busking.
No way, yeah. That's a
You know,
yeah.
I'm inspired by. I know you know Tremendous.
Yes.
I'm inspired. She's amazing.
See her on New Street all the time.
Amazing. She's so amazing. Love Tremendous, and his name escapes me. You know him as well.
Vital? I think Vital might...
Vital as well is amazing. The other guy, he's from. Is it from France?
Oh, the French Glass from France. No,
name escapes me.
Tremendous. Anyway, Tremendous.
They inspire me.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of you guys, you inspire me.
Yeah.
I just think it takes so much courage. I think to take your music from paper and beyond studio and to place it out in front of the world, that takes a lot of courage anyway.
Yeah.
But then to actually be there with your little PA and your mic and they just do it.
Yeah.
I take my hat off to them.
Totally.
I'm totally considering doing my own version, like a flash busk.
Flash mob bus, boom,
Yeah.
appear, disappear.
You know,
man.
probably mark a few. There's something about being with you. You know, I come on your shows and I just get light bulb moments. This light bulb actually is occurring while we're
Right
speaking.
now.
Yeah, that would
The
be amazing.
Sic'Nis
wouldn't
party
it?
bus.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't
Tour the UK, jump off the bus,
Jump
play,
off the bus,
jump
flash-
back on.
oh.
I mean, if I could be your bus driver in the front. Beep, beep, all aboard the Sic'Nis bus. Anyway, we'll look into that. But for now, we're going to play some of your music.
You'll have to get a license for that time because that's all.
I can't drive. But yeah, we're going to play some of your music, hopefully, if the CDJ works. Let me see. Is it working? No. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me some sound. There it is. We're going to get some Sic'Nis. We're going to be talking to her more after this.
So raise your hands if you're feeling me. Raise them up. My time's here, my mind's clear. I'm feeling free as a bird. Shout out to the fans that kept it real with me. Feeling me, come walk on this path and live my dreams with me. So raise your hands if you're feeling me. Raise them up. My time's here, my mind's clear. I'm feeling free as a bird. Shout out to the fans that kept it real with me. Feeling me, come walk on this path and live my dreams with me.
I've been in my zone much lately.
Schedule meetings with myself regularly, strengthening my wings, test flight on the day. Yeah. Gravity can't wear me. Holla at the universe, I'm ready. This is my life, not a screenplay. I executive produce my destiny. Leap of faith, only mode of transportation. So I leap feet first through the void done. Pronation, vast you day. Fail to plan to fail, I ain't losing. So I get it deep, attentive to every detail behind the scenes. People call me lucky cause I skywalk, and I get real acrobatic on the tightrope.
Hey, so raise your hands if you're feeling me. So mark my time's here, my mind's clear, I'm feeling free as a bird. Shout out to the fans that kept it real with me. Feeling me, come walk on this path and live my dreams with me. So raise your hands if you're feeling me. So mark my time's here, my mind's clear, I'm feeling free as a bird. Shout out to the fans that kept it real with me. Feeling me, can walk on this path and live my dreams with me.
Weary at the top of the ranks where they place me. I used to be so shy, hesitating. Now I don't give a fuck, I'm gesticulating. Yeah, this is history in the making. God is great, life's good, better yet amazing. All the people that support me know I love them, know. Ride with me as I navigate this vehicle. You the math, you can even check my figure, boom. Let it dawn on you, I am the reciprocal star, and my powers be so super too. They say it, why they acting like they never knew. From the day they first met me, that I was one who would make it certainly. I ascertained from the gate I was great, yeah. Nanny jumped it in my head repeatedly.
Hey, so raise your hands if you're feeling me. So mark my time's here, my mind's clear, I'm feeling free as a bird. Shout out to the fans that kept it real with me. Feeling me, come walk on this path and live my dreams with me. So raise your hands if you're feeling me. So mark my time's here, my mind's clear, I'm feeling free as a bird. Shout out to the fans that kept it real with me. Feeling me, come walk on this path and live my dreams with me.
Oh yeah, a bit of Sic'Nis, brand new music from her, and she is in the studio with us now on the SKIT-Cast. We're live. Oh, it's so good to have you here.
Oh, it's so good to be here. Thanks for having me, Jack.
And my mum is listening, and she's just texted me, and she's been telling me off because I
Thank you,
didn't
Mrs.
go.
Parker.
I didn't go to your launch night, and she's saying, "Shame on you, son.
Shame on you.
What else did you have to do?" She doesn't sound like that at all. I don't know why I'm doing that voice.
I know you don't. Thank you, Mrs. Parker. I know you're beautiful.
Well, she must be if she gave birth to this handsome specimen over here. Love you, Mum. But yeah, brand new stuff from you, taken from your new EP. Is it out yet, or is it coming out soon?
It's out now. It's out exclusively on Bandcamp. It will be going live on iTunes within the next couple of weeks or so.
2K SIC'teen.
Yes.
I like it. I see what you did there.
See what I did there.
Love the cover as well. Almost
Thank
like a
you.
reference to the classic Nas cover.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
From Illmatic, but like with the Brum sort of landscape
skyline.
instead.
Do
Yeah,
you
the
like
skyline.
that?
I love it.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
You look
Thank
quite holy up in the sky. This being from outer space.
And it's two pictures merged into one. It's my baby picture and a more recent picture. So
I like it.
I love it.
I like it. It's good
Obviously.
stuff. Yeah, so you've been working
Homage.
hard on this new music, right?
Yeah, very, very hard. I came up with the idea because back in the 90s, which is a very dear era to me, hip-hop male artists tended to only put female artists on the hook. There was a time when female artists would only be on the hook, so it didn't matter how amazing this female artist would be, but she would only be doing the hook of these amazing tunes. So I just thought, well,
that ain't right.
It's not right. It's a leap year this year, and traditionally they say that women propose to men in a leap year, and I just thought, okay, let me just tie the two things together, and I came up with the whole idea of the 2K16 EP, which just features men on the hooks. So
I
just took
like it.
Yeah.
Switching it up.
Yeah. I thought, ha, in your face,
Men.
We can do it too.
We can do it too. And if we can do, we can better.
We can do it much better.
But I guess for you, when you're working with someone, what is it you look for in them? Do you know them? Do you see them live? How do you find them? Are they just your friends, or who do you pick to work with, and how do you pick them?
I have to like be a fan of them. Like, aside from being friends with them, that's just irrespective. If I'm going to work with somebody, I have to be a fan of their like musicality. And I don't know. I'm kind of like just drawn to talent. I always have been. Like,
you were already talking about Tremendous earlier, and Vital, and other people you're inspired by. So you're very in touch with the local music scene.
Yeah. I love it. I'm really inspired by people that have no fear and just say, this is what I want to do and this is what I'm doing it in whatever era, in whatever genre, whatever means, whatever job role, job description, career role that is. I really admire people like that, because I think it takes a lot of courage to be yourself.
Yeah, totally.
And own your thing.
Your ting.
Your ting. Yeah, Jack, you know, he was born in...
I'm the whitest guy alive, it's fine. I've accepted it. But yeah, I'm loving the tunes from this new EP. So you could be doing physical release for it as well?
Yeah, physical release. Well, there's hard copies available now, and I'm going to be distributing them to the various, you know, the Hatmans and the, you know, all the so people can get it from. But at the moment they are available at the studio. Everybody knows I use Vomit Productions, Vomit Studios, major studio in Hockley. You can get them there. You can holler at me. What's been happening is I've just been posting up, I'm going to be in the city, or I'm going to be at the studio. If you want a CD, come and link me. And that's what's been happening.
Get them all their heart.
Well, you know, I was watching this interview with Master P.
What a legend.
An absolute legend. And he says that today's artists have neglected the whole foot on the ground movement, you know, because things are so instant with social media now, and people neglect that thing. I'm just like, you know, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
So you feel it's quite important to still have physical music, you know, as a modern rapper?
Definitely, because, you know, phones can only do so much as far as sound quality, etc. MP3 players, tablets, they can only do so much. There's nothing like putting a CD in a CD player and hearing them feeling that bass. Yeah. And I love bass. I'm half dancehall, half hip hop. You know, my CD's bass heavy. You need to hear that. So
don't even try and play it unless you have a good sound system in your car.
Headphones, if you good headphones.
Otherwise, don't bother.
Otherwise, holler at me and get a CD.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But we got to talk. We were talking about Master P, absolute legend. We've got to talk Wu-Tang. Your connection to the biggest hip-hop crew in the world, in the universe. Come on. For people who don't know you, your connection to Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so... So from the beginning, obviously, I've always been a fan of Wu-Tang, as I said to you, mentioned. So back in '93, when Protect Your Neck came out, I remember I sat down the story all the time. Back in '93, when Protect Your Neck came out, and I watched the video in my mum's living room, and I watched the video, but as I was watching the video, I was actually in the video, like chilling, like like I was friends, like I was their brethren in the video. And at that moment I said to myself, I'm going to meet them and I'm going to be cool with them. And 2010,
fast forward to 2010.
So I think 2010 it was, they came over here, and it was my first time seeing them at their live in concert. And I went to the concert, and go forward. In the morning, I said to my son, Wu-Tang here tonight, and I really want to go. He goes, I said, you know, if I go, I'm going to meet them. And he just looked at me. Like, okay, so
what did you say, Mom? What did you say?
And lo and behold, I went to the concert and I actually met them. It was so weird because it's like I actually knew the set list. There's no way I could have done a set list, but it just seemed like in the lull in between, you know, the mixing of the tunes, I would just intuitively know what song was coming next and just start spitting it like just loud. Like,
it's going crazy.
Yeah, and they all spotted me from the stage, you know, Meth screaming at me, and then, you know, that was, the rest is literally history. I met them. they're just like the most amazing gentlemen. I have to stress that, you know, gentlemen. They was very gentlemanly and respectful. And I think, I know it's true, and it is true, and I'm being very honest, because if they were anything but, I wouldn't be able to admire them as much, you know, because it would have shattered the image. You know, like, you know, we don't know.
Well, they say never meet your heroes, but you're proving them wrong.
Yeah. So after that, I went to Glastonbury with them the first time. They did Glastonbury the first time I ever went to Glastonbury. So I was on the pyramid stage with them. So all the live official footage from BBC, you could just see me there, just frozen. No, I really wish I could have danced.
But you just couldn't.
It was just so
awe-inspiring moment.
Yeah, it's absolutely surreal. And I think, honest to God, that was probably 2010, 2011 maybe. And I think it wasn't till last year that it really began to sink in. I mean, literally, like, it's like there's just waves come back and you just have flashbacks and you're like, oh my God, that really, really happened.
Pinch me, I must be dreaming.
Pinch me, I must be dreaming.
But you're not. You're living the dream instead. I like it.
So that was amazing. Ghostface says, you know, I'm like family. So,
crazy.
You know, Master Killer, the last time I saw them last year, Master Killer was like, you know, I think about you a lot of time, like, I think about you all the time.
It's crazy.
It's crazy because I'm just like, because I'm just there like a little girl. Did the eyes?
Yeah. Back to 93.
Yeah. But yeah, they're amazing. And then from that, I went on and hosted my own show on their official network, We Will Radio. It's just crazy. You know what it is? It's not that I don't like to talk about it, but it's just...
It's very personal to you, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and special. And I don't want to seem like I've had people say to me, well, you know, you should be like kind of swinging off their coattails and going around telling everybody, but for a start, I wasn't fans of them because they could put me on or anything like that. I've literally been a fan since 1993. Secondly, you don't just run up on legends after they've come off the stage for like an hour and a half concert and speak bars to them. And thirdly, I didn't want to build a name for myself based off of them. Yeah. So like, you're gonna rate me because you rate Sic'Nis, and she's a damn good artist and she can write her socks off. And when you see her live on stage, she's amazing. That's why you will rate me. And then secondary to that comes the fact
an interesting fact.
Just an interesting fact is that Wu-Tang
radio
rate her.
DJs always ask you about.
You know, Wu-Tang rate her. Like, they know my name.
Ultimate seal of approval, man.
Ultimate, like, people say, oh, when's the tunes coming? Are you going to do what? Like, to me, they know my name. Like, when they come, like, I'll pop up. It's Sic'Nis.
It's crazy.
Hey, how you been? What you doing? Ghostface will ask me, are you still writing?
Yeah.
You know, what you do. Immortal Technique's another one that, like, stays in tune with what I'm doing. And things like that just make me rich beyond measure. Like, I feel like a millionaire with 2 pennies in my pocket.
Damn straight.
You know, so that's the best way I can describe it.
In terms of like live shows, have you got any coming up? Because I know I want to see it, but I think our listeners will want to see it too.
Live shows, 19th of April, which is actually the day after my birthday. I am doing Talented Tuesdays, which is Andre Soul's event at Sterling's Night Bar. Sure it is.
So you're going to do a little set there?
So I'm doing a set there. It's a PA set. I'm not with the band there. So I'm doing a PA set. I'm going to be doing all new material as well. I'm really, really excited. Do you know how long it's been since I've just performed with a CD? Like,
long time.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And
back to basics.
Yeah, back to the basics. So then, I like what you did there. That's track 1 on my EP, guys.
Oh, nice. I definitely meant to do that.
He definitely didn't, but it's okay. He can get those props. Jack Parker, the legend. So, yeah, and 23rd of April, I'm hosting, again, for the 4th year running, the annual Kishore Vadia family charity dinner and dance. And this year, we're raising funds for pretty sure it's Alzheimer's and mental degeneration. So yeah, that's on the 23rd of April. It's a dinner and dance. It's all sold out. It always does get sold out. So I'm really, really excited about that. There'll be Bhangra dancing and food, traditional Asian food, and I'll be doing I'll be performing then as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So loads of stuff in the pipeline.
Loads of stuff in the pipeline. I'm working on some other stuff as well in regards to shows, and I'll keep that to myself, like underneath my hat right now. But Jack, when I'm ready to announce it, you'll be the first person I'll come to.
Thanks so much.
It's been so lovely to have you on. Thank you
so much for having me.
We're going to play another one of your tunes now. Boom.
Let's do it.
Beg you give me little room, little space for just do my thing a little wait for rent. True to my roots, indigenous. Nobody check, send me simple, me far from such. Never bad mind, nobody things got pockets and stuff. And if I come across cocky, your perception sucks. Yeah, it's called confidence. You gotta get it for yourself, you can't purchase stars. Yeah, I got the X factor. Told you way back on the prequel, it's the next chapter. 2K16, my face everywhere, 2016. Yeah, and beyond. Rap battle wisdom, I continue on and on. League of my own. I am in a league of my own. League of my own. I am in a league of my own. As I've been paying dues, it's absurd what I've seen. I observe the scene. Through my pain, I split screen. Now everything is pristine. This the ghetto DIY, built my own team. For one common cause, yo, we own scheme. Popping up from shackles and we proceed to live our DREs. Enemies necessary, THE. Yeah, ain't nobody better than me. These are facts cause the creator only made one of me. So, I'm an OG really. Definition, see my picture in the dictionary. Yeah, in my lane there is no traffic. Creating magic, ain't nobody next to me. Yeah, I'm in a league of my own. I am in a league of my own. League of my own. I am in a league of my own.
Sic'Nis, taken from her brand new EP 2K16, available now via Bandcamp. Going to soon be up on iTunes as well. But yeah, we just had her in the studio. Absolutely a local legend in all respects. Great to have her on the show finally. And yeah, looking forward to seeing her live soon as well. Just had my fanboy photo with her too. It was good. She got up on a chair, so she's finally taller than me. Good times. It was nice to look up to someone, not just metaphorically, but physically as well. Sic'Nis, local legend.